Hey everybody, Ben from TetraPix here, and today I'm going to be doing a how-to video on request of my buddy, the party hat Herobrine. He wanted me to show you guys how to install Gameiki for Terraria. Now, before I get started with the video, I want to clarify that this is a mod for Terraria, and as far as I know, it's for PC only. So if you're playing Terraria on Xbox and or on PS3, this probably won't work, so you're probably going to have to do some research beforehand to make sure that you have everything that you require, and to make sure whether it's possible or not. So let's go ahead and get started. To install it, it's pretty simple. This is the website you're gonna go to. It's gonna look like this. To get to it, you can go ahead and Google Gameiki, and it's going to be the first one right here like this, terraria.gameiki.com, and slash and the rest of the URL. Click on it. It's going to look just like this. It's exactly the same page. Doesn't change at all. So you can go ahead and just, this is what it looks like. Now, what Gameiki is it's just kind of a, it's quote-unquote a collection of mods to help your Terraria experience a better one. Now, it's not super hardcore. The in-game wiki support is the one thing that I couldn't really get working, so I'm not going to go over that, but I'm sure if you guys mess with it a little bit, and you'll figure it out. But I'll go over how to install it and a little bit of what I know how to use it. So without further ado, go ahead and scroll down to download right here and download the Gameiki Mod 2.0 beta. Don't download the server unless you're going to be running a server, and even then, I'm not exactly sure why you need that, because if you have it hooked up with Steam, all you need to do is port forward and everything else is good, so you don't have to install anything. So don't worry about this link, just focus on the one on top. Go ahead and click on it. It's going to download. Don't worry, it's nice and safe. You can get to this file location depending on what browser you're on. They'll all be kind of different. They're at the same time similar though. But for example, say, oh, this went away. What you can do is Control J if you're on Google Chrome, or go ahead and go down here to downloads. And it's similar for other browsers. And if you don't want to do it like that because it scares you, you can open up the downloads folder and it's going to be in here somewhere. Go ahead and find it, and then just go ahead and let me do this. Go ahead and open it up. Now, let's get that out of the way. Oh, no, I clicked on help for WinRAR. Okay, sorry. There's going to be two files in here, the exe and the readme.txt. You open the readme.txt and it tells you how to install it. It's really simple, but in case you wanted to be sure you're doing it right, just keep watching the tutorial and I'm sure I'll have all your questions answered by the end of the video. Sorry about that. So the next thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and open up your Steam, and then make sure that your Terraria, you're going to go to Properties, right-click it in your library, go to Properties, then Local Files, and choose Browse Local Files. Now you're going to have this navigation window pop up, and it should look just like this or similar. You can also get to here if you don't have a Steam edition of Terraria by looking where your Terraria where your Terraria is installed, no matter what. And you can do that if I choose create desktop shortcut, and then if I minimize everything over there and then go to my desktop shortcuts right here, right click on it, and then what you can do is go to properties of your shortcut, and you should. Oh, okay. So for Steam, this isn't going to work. I was wrong for Steam. But if you have it installed, this, because for whatever reason, the games in Steam, Windows thinks they are URLs. So it thinks this is like a URL, a hyperlink that'll open up the internet, which is wrong. It's not, it doesn't do that. But you can go ahead and right click it, dig around here. It should be in general or in another tab similar to this. It won't be a web document. You can choose to open up file location, and that will get you what you want. Let me go back to where I was. Here you go. Here we have this. So back to installing it. You're here. Sorry about that what you want to do to install it is simply take this exe and drag it in here. It's going to ask you, hey, what do you want me to do with this? Go ahead and choose move and replace. Everything else is going to look the same. You can go ahead and close it out. And let me delete that. And then you go back into Steam, or go ahead and run that exe directly out of the directory. If you don't have it in Steam, before you close out that file, go ahead and run it. Otherwise, go ahead and click play in Steam, and then give it a few minutes, and Terraria is going to launch up. And this is how you're going to know if you have it installed correctly. It's going to look way different. Well, not way different, but it's going to look different. You're going to have creative mode option. It's going to say Gameiki Terraria, and everything's going to get all sciencey. And down here in the bottom left corner, it's going to say Gameiki mod version, and whatever your version is. That is how you install the mod. Now you have successfully installed the mod. And I'll show you guys a little bit about the mod and what I found out about it right now. So there's creative mode, and I'll show you with single player, things don't change too much. So I wouldn't worry about going over single player, because for the most part, things are going to look the same. But in creative mode, I have a character here. So you go ahead just about it like normal. You make a creative character, and you make a creative world. They're regular worlds. It's just this one's classified a bit differently. So you have this bar down here. You're also going to have this, and these are going to hyperlink you to the mod's website to get more information. So unless you want to open up a hyperlink to a website, I wouldn't worry about clicking on these. Otherwise, what you can do is you have all these options. You can spawn NPCs, you can control the weather, you can set time, and you can pause time, so that like the sun, if you might be able to see it moving, I don't know, but you can pause it so that it won't move anymore. You can set and open waypoints, things like that. You can clear items, which I don't really know exactly what this does. Hey, leave my buddy alone. Get out of here, fools. All right. You can toggle enemy spawns, so now you're not going to find any more enemies at all. They're not going to spawn. So this is effectively putting your game into the Minecraft equivalent of peaceful mode. You can toggle your fly cam. Don't really know what this is used for technically, but like the camera just stays where it is, and then you click it again, and it'll take you back to where you are. There you go. I don't have a horseshoe, so I'll die if I hit the ground. Then there's toggle block reach, and I'm not too sure what this is. I'm sure it's a building technique where you don't have a block reach. I'll test it out right now. And then you can show item browser. So it gives you all the items in the game right here. You can scroll for ease of access, anything like that, everything, everything you could ever want. Sorry about that. And you can sort around, go through blocks, say, all right, I want some wood. It gives you a full freaking stack of wood. Go ahead and put it there. And at the moment, I can only place blocks this far. But if I go down here, toggle block reach, I can place them anywhere. So that's what that's for. That's pretty handy. That's basically what the mod is and everything it does. I don't know exactly what clear items does, and it claims to have a way to open up the wiki, but I can't find a way to do that. And I've gone through the settings a little bit. You're not going to find them anywhere on how to open up the wiki. It won't tell you here. These are all the rest of the controls. You can set key bindings to do these things here. But for the most part, I couldn't figure it out. Now, there's one more thing I didn't go over. The reveal map. I didn't go over it right away because mine has already been done. And I'm not going to make a new world. But as you can see, this world is fully explored. So, and I haven't even broken ground. I haven't mined anything at all. So this is really cool. All you do is click this. Your game's going to lag for maybe a second or two. And then you'll notice it'll go from this little square that's explored to the entire map. And that's really helpful if you have to world farm, because you don't have to like dig around and look for things. You can just say, oh, well, I'm looking for a sandstorm in a bottle and I need a pyramid. You do that, you look, and you're just like, all right. And you can check whether you have a pyramid. I, unfortunately, do not. So this would not be a good world for that reason. But I do have a lizard temple, which is in all the jungles nowadays, and 4 beehives. So that's pretty cool too. You can use this for other more specific things, more in-depth, looking for certain caves and things like that, emeralds, gold, if you just need some ore, whatever it is. Found some sapphires, you know, things like that. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I can get to this island up here. Yeah, check that out. Best wings in the game for you, buddy. Let's see what I got. So this is really handy, especially if you're farming for things like this. Oh, only a Star Fury. Gay. Throw these grenades at people. Can you die with wings? Sorry, I got distracted. So that, oh yeah, you can't. That's fantastic. Great. Okay, cool. So that's the mod, you guys. It's really nice, and for somebody like me who likes to play my games vanilla, I might actually keep this installed just because of its handiness. So say you don't want to have it installed anymore. People are like, oh, why you cheat, whatever, or you're doing something and you can't have it installed. Well, it's not hard to uninstall it. All you have to do, if you're in a Steam, if you have a Steam copy of Terraria, all you'd have to do is right-click it, go to Properties, Local Files, and verify integrity of game cache. It's gonna think a bit, and then you'll see what happens. It'll tell you, oh, there's 2 corrupted files, so we fixed them. And there you go, you're good to go. Hopefully you guys aren't watching this video and doing this as you go along, because I would have failed to have mentioned that this does replace your original EXE, which means if you want to uninstall the mod, you have to take that EXE, I believe, out and put in your regular EXE, which could cause problems if you didn't back up your save. So before you do this, if you haven't already started, you should see, it'll say 2 files failed to validate and will be reacquired. So that'll happen. You're good. Go ahead and play. But like I said, you should really back up your game before you start installing things. It's always a good idea unless you really don't care about any of your worlds. But that's up to you. So now I've uninstalled the game. That's technically uninstalling. It's Steam fixing it. But you'll go in, everything's back to normal. Gameiki's not there, creative mode's gone. But of course, you still have your person and your items, and your map is still explored. So this can be really handy for just quick little fixes, things like that. Say you're playing, I don't know, whatever you may be doing, and you made a big mistake and you really can't live your life without a certain item that you may have thrown in lava by accident or something like that. This can be a really cool way to bring it back. It's up to you. So that's how you install the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you don't have any questions. If you do happen to have any questions, please leave them commented in the video, in the comments of the video below. As always, check out my buddy Party Hat Herobrine. He's got a great channel. I'm sure you guys will be happy with his channel. I'm giving him a shout out right here because he was one of our first subscribers, and we really appreciate his support. We love you, man. Thanks for watching our videos, and we hope that we can keep you happy. Now, thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button in the very bottom left over here. And if you like this video and you want to see more about it, go ahead and subscribe. We're gonna be doing videos like this anytime you guys have any questions. We do gameplay videos. I'm thinking I might start Terraria series because I know a lot of my fans, of the fans that we have, really like that game. They want to see some more of it, so I'm thinking I'm gonna start a Terraria series. I might be doing similar things like this. So if you want to see more content similar to this in the future, go ahead and click the subscribe button and show us some support. If this video helped you out, go ahead and click the like button. I worked pretty hard on getting everything to come together and make sure that I got you guys a tutorial that would work. Thanks for watching, you guys, and stay sexy.